Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. Today I will be doing a tutorial for you on how I transform myself into Dr. Frank-N-Furter for when I am performing at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I will have all the products I'm using listed below in the description box. Alright, let's get started on the makeup. So I already prepped my skin. I have used this e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and I also use this e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, Prime on the Go. I think I got those during the Black Friday sale, maybe? I don't know. But those are cheap. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to do my forehead foundation, just because I'm going to be using the space above here. Actually, for doing Frank's eyebrows, he lines above his eyebrows. So we're just going to do a little bit foundation there first. I am using the lightest foundation I own, and that is the Urban Decay shade in 0.5. Now later on I will be going over some parts of my skin with an actual white pressed powder. So anyways, so now I am going to do blocking for the eyes. So I take, this is the Smoke Show palette by ColourPop. I'm going to take this, just a gray color, just a lighter gray, not totally black, and I am going to block out where I want those eyebrows to be. So I usually start a little bit in. I can't do the thing he does. I can't do the people's eyebrow. So now you can kind of see how I've done my blocking. One thing you can do to practice keeping your eyes open, if you have smaller eyes, try to open your eyes without moving your forehead. Don't go like that. Just go like that. I don't know where I saw that. I saw that on some random video on YouTube, and so I've been trying to practice that daily. Apparently it helps exercise your eyes to be open a little bit more. Anyways, that's fine. So I am going to take a more flattened brush. I guess this is kind of like a packing brush. I don't know. Eyeshadow brush. That's all it is. e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. So I am going to take a dark shade from my Smoke palette. I'm going to take this. Let's do it. And that is what I'm going to put right here, because that is a little bit darker. So I'm also going to use just a sheet of paper. You can use a credit card. You can buy the actual sticky things that you put on your eyeshadow, on your eyes, to do the blocking. But I'm just going to connect it and dip into a gray. Good enough, because it's going to look fantastic later on. This is not the eye pencil that I'll be using for my liner. I do have a nicer eye pencil. Just letting you know. I'm just going to go in and try and help distribute that into my lash line with my little angled brush. Yeah, see how dark that is? I love this smoke show palette. When this came out, we do have a group on Facebook for just Frank-N-Furter Shadowcasters, and I think we all collectively ordered this at the same time because we're like, this is perfect for Frank because of all those beautiful grayscale colors. Okay, so now that we have that done, I am going to just swipe this off with my, whatever this is called. Get all that black off, and I'm going to start in with some of the gray colors. And now, actually, this is my first time using this Smoke Show palette for my Frank makeup. Beautiful. So I'm going to go into this gray color here, and that is slated. Yes, slated. Slated is focus. Thank you. This is kind of blended out, and then we're going to use this in the corner here, kind of connect it, sphere it out a little bit, I don't know, shape it out. So now we are going to do the sparkling on my eyes. So let's see what I'm going to use. So I did also get some things from ColourPop. I also, when I got the Smoke Show palette, I got these Heavy Metals by ColourPop, so maybe I will use that. I haven't used that yet. But also in the Alien palette, it does have this, I think this is a duochrome, this probe color. I might put that on, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put that on my eyelid. Ooh, right on, be a little different. There we go. Yeah, be a little different. Nothing wrong with different. Alright, so I got enough of that. Let's get my actual, ooh yeah, that's pretty. I think I did this once before with this color. There's nothing wrong with making the makeup your own, making the character your own. It really all depends on your cast. Some casts are very, very open. You know, some casts are super strict. Some casts don't even want like people playing certain characters if you don't look a certain way, and I'm not for that. I think if you want to play a role and you got your costumes together, and you know you can do your makeup yourself, I think you should be allowed to play whatever role you want. Okay, so we're gonna finish up the eyes, and then we're gonna do foundation for the rest of the face. And I'm glad I started with the eyes because I do need to clean up all of this fallout. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my foundation and then I'm gonna finish my eyes. So for my foundation, I'm again gonna go back in with the Urban Decay 0.5 shade. So now we have that done. I am going to use This is, I already opened it, but this is the high def powder from e.l.f. I'm just gonna get a big brush, make sure it's clean, not get anything off of it. And I'm just gonna go in, dust my face with it. I shouldn't do this in the phone monitor, I should do this, yeah. This Jeffree Star concealer, this is the white. Now the reason I get this is because Frank does have white spots on his face. He doesn't have a whole white face. So where I do is I put it underneath my eyes. I put it down just this part of my nose, right here, because he does have a, I want to say a horsey type face, and then a little bit on my chin. And I know I already put that powder on, and that's okay. Because again, we kind of want this stuff to look pretty thick so that it can be seen by your whole audience. And if you have any tips or tricks that you want to tell me how I could do this better, heck yeah, let me know in the comments, because I am always open for suggestions. Like I said, Frank has a pretty horsey face, so we're gonna try to create, with shadows and bronzer and everything, that in this area of my face. Okay, well, we're getting there. I think I'm gonna go on with my bronzer and do my nose. So I'm gonna take the same Farrah, no, I'm gonna take a different Farrah, part of that same set. This is, I don't know, I can't even read it. 10F concealer, I don't care. It's got this nice sharp edge. Keep going to the wrong spot. Anyways. Oh, my bronzer, I don't know. I've had this for forever. I don't know if this is Physicians Formula. So I'm just using the bronzer here. I'm gonna get that on my brush. Now, Frank does have just these lines that connect from the black. Oops. From the black down his nose. And then I also like to take a little bit and just put it right there. Kind of accentuate the nose. We're gonna go back in with that brush and get the white, no. We are gonna go in with, not the HD powder, we're gonna go in with my Manic Panic pressed white powder. I did get this off Amazon. I think you used to be able to buy it at Hot Topic back in the day. I'm just gonna lightly put this over those areas where we put the white concealer. And that's just to make it a little more white. Again, he doesn't have a full white face, but it looks like it's accentuated a little bit. I'm gonna go in with that same bronzer. We're gonna just do it like blush, and then we're gonna put blush on top of that. Now Frank does have, it's like almost a straight line, and it follows the cheekbones, and it goes in a straight line here, and then it goes back. It kind of goes straight down, and then it follows your ear. So that's what I would do. Follow your cheekbone, just make a triangle, and go down to your ear. Bronzer, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. product, Glowy Rose. I think this is one of the first products I bought when I started getting into makeup, and it was a little too much for everyday wear. Look at that brush. So we're gonna try it. This is my first time trying it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, actually, I think I like that combination. And there we go. So he's got just, he doesn't blend it out or anything. It's just, it's there. Bam! Still with that bronzer, what I like to do because of my face shape, I take that bronzer, like I said, we're trying to make that horsey type face, so I'm going to put it just a little bit right here. Put some of that blush right there also. So what I'm going to do is I am going to fix the inner corner of my eyes. So I'm just going to use this Endless Silky Eye Pen by Pixie. So now we're going to go in with some silver. We're going to use this little Super Shock Shadow Ultra Metallic Liberty. I'm just going to do right here. That way, it just really makes your eyes pop. Like I said, it's not like totally black. You can do that if you want. I try to keep the eyebrow area super black, the eyelid area super black, and then keep this area more like silvery, see-throughy. To the bronzer shade here. Let's bring that down. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to take just a little black, little bit on my angled brush and just right in that corner. I feel like I'm Bob Ross. Doing Happy Little Trees, but it's not Happy Little Trees, it's like Happy Little Rockies. Happy Little Franks? I don't know. And that way, it's nice and dark. I think I'm going to take a little bit more of that gray color on my small crease brush here and just... I'm going to take my eyeliner. I'm going to take my eyeliner and just go under my eyes. We're going to go in with just another random e.l.f. pencil. I'm going to use this sparkly... We're going to do Night Dream. It's this one right here, sparkly one. I'm going to do that on my lower lash. Let's just try to connect those. I am going to try putting this ColourPop cream gel liner on my waterline. Frank does have super huge eyes, so I figured this probably would help at least. So then I already sharpened this. This is Easy on the Eyes. This one. I sharpened it. This is really nice because it has this tiny little sharpener at the bottom. Sharpen that tip up and then it does go up and down. So now we are going to line those eyebrows. Good enough. Alright, I'm just going to sharpen this up real quickly. All right, now we're gonna do just a little swoosh, like I said. There we go. Just a little bit, a little swoosh, like I said. All right, and that's all I need from that. So now again, we're looking pretty good. This is really good Frank makeup so far, in my opinion. So now we are going to do a little bit of white powder in this area. And we're not even going to use the white pressed powder. We are going to go in with a white eyeshadow because it will be, you'll be able to see it more. So this is a NYX. I have had this for forever. It is whipped cream. So we're going to go in with the same Farrah brush. Just going to get that real nice and packed on and put it right here. Like I said, we're trying to get that horsey type look that Frank has. And we're also going to put it also, I did forget one thing. We are going to take that bronzer and we are going to put it in between my butt chin. My butt chin. Just going to take a little bit. And then we're going to do it along my I don't know, my butt chin. And since I'm here, we are going to take this bronzer and we are going to go follow the chin. And this is going to help create that shadow to make it look like you have a more chiseled jaw, because Frank does have quite defined features. And now we're also going to take that bronzer and we're going to put it on our temples. So you can see my jaw is more defined because of that bronzer. Now I guess the last thing we need to do is to do the lips. Now, very important, do not use the same pencil that you use on your eyes as you do on your lips. You don't want to get sick. So when I ordered the Smoke Show collection from ColourPop, I did also go and order a black lipstick, and I think it's a liquid lip, but a black lipstick, and then I also got this black lip pencil. So this I'm going to use exclusively for my lipstick. So basically Frank has red lips, they're kind of sparkly, and they're lined in black. So I have a few different ways to do it. What I used to do is I used to take just red lipstick, and then I did find this red glitter, cosmetic grade glitter, on Amazon. It's called Glitties. There is nothing else identifiable on this. So Glitties, and they come in different colors, but this is red. So I would take a red lipstick. I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to use the lipsticks that I'm going to be using now. But I would take a red lipstick. Ooh, look at this. By the way, MAC came out with a Rocky Horror collection some years ago, and the entire Rocky Horror community got a little pissed off because hardly any of us were able to buy it. This stuff sold out online in a snap, and I really wish MAC had thought to reach out to, say, the casts that keep this alive and say, hey, do you want to purchase this early? That would have been so awesome. So I didn't even get to buy this. This was given to me by one of my coworkers named Keisha. Thank you, Keisha. You're freaking awesome. So I'm not going to use this, but this is what I was doing. I was taking the red lipstick, and then I was taking the Glitties and just using my finger or like a brush to just press it on my lips. So now I did find, this is really, really cool. I think this is the best. I've never seen any lipsticks that are actually just glitter lipsticks, but I did get this House Laboratories and also the Ciate London regular lipsticks. So the House Lab one is Sparkle Lipstick in Burlesque. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but this is just fantastic. So it is a sparkly red lipstick. And then when I saw Ciate London had one as well, of course I had to buy it. Same premise. I will say that the House Labs one is more sparkly, so I'm going to use that one today. What I'm going to do is I am going to take the lip black pencil. Again, it doesn't have to be. You can use an eyebrow pencil. You can use, you know, an eyeliner. Just reserve that for your lips only. Do not use it on your eyes. I'm going to take this pencil and I'm going to line my lips. I am beautiful. Mm. And then don't worry if you mess up, because we're still going to go over it with the red and kind of blend it out a little bit. This is an eyeshadow stick. I've had this for a while. Again, I don't use it on my eyes. I just have it for my lips. So I'm going to put some of that just in the corners. All right, let's go in with this liquid. I keep saying liquid lipstick. Why do I keep saying that? Regular lipstick. House Labs. And we are just going to blend it together. It smells nice too. It smells nice. Doesn't have a weird taste or anything, which is fantastic. And also, you won't lose the cap because magnetic. I'm going to go back in with my lip liner, and we're going to finish this off. I'm just going in and overlining a little bit. So my phone did stop recording. I ran out of space on my phone. Clearly I know if I need to make larger videos, I need to clear up space. I did line my lips a little more. We are going to do some highlighting. So I do have one of my Jeffree Star Supreme Frost in color Diamond Wet. I believe this was part of my Jawbreaker collection purchase. Because you just want this, bam, you want to be blinding, huh? We're just going to put this here. I'm just going to do a little bit more under the eyes. And I'm going to use my pressed Manic Panic powder for that. And again, you're trying to make this look pretty layered, pretty thick, because that's what his makeup is. It is not conventional makeup. I'll put a little more just on the horsey side of the mouth. So that is pretty much the completed look. Now, some information for Franks while you are getting ready. If you don't split the roll, if you are just by yourself, you know that time crunch you have in between when you've turned them to statues and floor show. When you're going for floor show. Anyways, so you don't have a lot of time to change into your floor show gear. However, you do have enough time, I'm pretty sure, to put on some sort of blue eyeshadow. These are just some of the singles I have. This one's ColourPop. This one is Laura Sanchez Moods. Frank does put a blue just on his eyelid. Now for the longest time I was using, this is so old. So this is an Urban Decay palette. I got this so long ago, and you can see that blue shade. I think it's called Peace. I've used that for forever, and it's finally dying, so I'm glad I'm starting to get into makeup again, because now I can find a nice blue eyeshadow. They're very hard to find, actually. But so I have those two individual ones, and then like I got in my Jeffree Star Beautylish box, I did get the Blue Blood, and it's hard to open. I think that either the Entitled or the Ocean Ice would look beautiful as the blue color that Frank puts on his eyelids. But I urge you to do that. It just blows people's minds because they think like you changed your makeup. And all you did was just, you opened up your thing right away and you went blah, blah, you know, and you got it on really quickly, and it only takes a few seconds. You don't even need a brush, just use your finger. And then of course during the pool scene, Smear your makeup. Smear it. The people love it. And with this makeup, I'm sure that we will be able to smear it. So actually, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to take the Moods one here, and I am going to just... You got some blue on your eyelids, bam, good to go, and it'll look awesome. And people will think you're just magical for doing that. As far as smearing the makeup, in the pool, it smears. But also, when he's like this on stage, during I'm Going Home, Frank also does, when I realize I'm going home, do that, smear your makeup. You might need to like really rub it down with your fingers instead of just kind of going like this, but Frank goes, and I realize I'm going home. And there you go. Like I said, might need to do it a little bit. So there's the completed look. That is how you go through the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I hope you enjoyed my video. Also, if you're a performer, what products do you use? How do you do your makeup? If you are not a performer, if you just really like makeup, I challenge you to do makeup from one of the Rocky Horror characters. It doesn't have to be Frank, but you can do Frank. I would love to watch that video. But you could do Columbia. She has very iconic makeup. Magenta has very iconic makeup. Riff Raff. A lot of people do makeup for Riff Raff's face. But if you did like this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I do plan on doing more normal makeup tutorials later on. I would also love any of my friends who do Rocky Horror if they wanted to come onto my channel and show how they do their makeup. I will be uploading new videos every week, at least one a week. If you are a fellow Rocky Horror performer or a fan and you know performers, please share this video, especially with Franks. There might be a tip in here that, you know, fellow Franks can use, or maybe my fellow Franks can leave a comment below. Let me know what they think. Let me know what you use. Do you have a video? I want to see your video. If you want to see when my cast Help Me Mommy will be performing, my cast is on Facebook. Their name is Help Me Mommy. I will link the URL below in the description box as well so that you can find them. We do perform in Northwest Indiana. Right now it's approximately once a month. We have been ping-ponging between 2 different theaters. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video is really long, but I really appreciate you sticking around. In my next video, I will be conducting a giveaway, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified when that video is uploaded.